Hi everybody, Happy New Year's. I guess I'm going to say that. God, my hair. Even though today I just woke up feeling with this thought in my head, can I bah humbug New Year's? I don't want to do it. And I can't believe the way I feel. I mean, really, truly, do you ever have those days when you just wake up feeling almost like somehow someone shot you with a huge amount of negativity, like you just feel, you're trying to have a positive thought, and you're trying to feel better, but it feels like every effort you make to be positive just sort of gets shot down. It's hard. That's not a fun energy, and that's how I woke up. I mean, I went on social media, and everybody's on there, Happy New Year, I'm creating a new year, be skinnier, be wealthier, bring more love into your life, and all this stuff. And I just thought, meh, and I had to turn it off. I mean, I just felt so disconnected from all of it and just this yuck. And so sometimes that happens and we get hit with that stuff. And I hope you don't know what I'm talking about, but if you do, I wanted to explain a little something about how our emotions and thoughts work, and how sometimes when you wake up like this, it hits hard and you can't get out of it. You can, but it takes effort. And you think, where did all this come from? My gosh, I was fine yesterday. Today I just feel horrible. It's kind of our emotional energy and our thoughts and all that stuff works a lot like your computer does. So have you ever noticed that there's a lot of stuff that runs on your computer behind the scenes and you don't even realize it. Like your screen can look perfectly clear, it can look empty, and then you pull up the Taskmaster and it's amazing. All these programs are running behind the scenes, slowing your computer down, and it's like, where did all this stuff come from? And we can have a lot of stuff like that that's just running in the background that we don't even realize is there. And so when New Year's comes up or something comes up that triggers you to want to take another step or move forward or do something different, all those programs running in the background will come up and hit you pretty hard. And it'll be just this stream of negative stuff that's like, and if you don't get on top of it, I notice that I go some pretty dark places. Like I'll sit there and someone will say, let's create a big, wonderful life and let's get fit. And I'll think, you're going to give up in 30 days. So I will actually take those thoughts and project them onto other people, or just kind of be annoyed at their happiness. And I don't want to live like that. And so the minute you feel this negativity coming on, you want to get on top of it. And the nice thing is the way I look at this is, it's not like I'm focusing on the negative, because you always hear people say, don't focus on the negative, don't focus on those bad emotions and all of that. But if you have all that stuff running on the computer, it is affecting your computer negatively because it's slowing it down. It's draining the speed of your computer. And so when you pay attention and go, what is all this stuff going on? You're cleaning house. What you're doing is you're taking that stuff, you're looking at it and going, I'm going to clean house because I don't want that making decisions in my life. I don't want that draining my energy. I don't need that anymore. And so there's a cosmic law that goes like, that which you resist persists, and that what you look at disappears. So if you face it and you deal with it, all of a sudden you wake up feeling good, and you don't have this huge that just weighs you down and makes it hard. Like you're trying to make all these changes in a brand new year and fun new stuff. And, it's like you go to take a step and all this old stuff just settles in. So today I want to just show you kind of what I did this morning to get out of it, because I'm feeling much better and I'm happy, and I know we're all going to create a wonderful new year and it's going to be okay. But it took me a while this morning. And so I think too, New Year's, sometimes you're trying to create a change, and what will happen is you can feel really good about that change, and all the past disappointments are part of this too. The past times where you wanted something and you didn't get it, or there's a lot of conflict in the family, there's just a lot of weird stuff going on that's taking a lot of your attention and focus, so you don't have the energy you need to create that change. And so there's a lot going on But today I just wanted to do a simple tapping routine with you that just kind of helps. I love the meridian tapping. I will post more information about it and the science behind it and why it works and all that in the comments, because it's just too long to go into on this video. But really all it is you're tapping on key acupressure points to help release emotional blockages. And that works because your emotions are just energy in motion. And when we have a lot of that stuff going on, like your computer, those blockages, it jams up your energy system and makes you feel terrible. And so as we tap on these points, we are acknowledging that stuff and we're just cleaning it off. We're saying, yep, I know it's there. I see it, I hear it, but I am releasing it. And so as we're tapping, yes, we're saying some of those negative things, but that's what we're doing is we're looking at it, we're facing it, we're giving it a voice, we're saying, yep, I know you're there, but I'm ready to release it. I'm ready to heal. I'm ready to bring a new energy into my life. And so that's kind of what this tapping does, is because if we just get up feeling all negative and we go through life trying to just be positive, sometimes this will hit you so hard you can't muscle your way out of it. It's almost like trying to hold a beach ball underwater. All this stuff keeps coming up and we don't know what to do with it. And so here's what we're going to do today. I just wanted to do this tapping. And like I said, you look kind of weird doing it, but it does start to relieve that negative pressure if you're having any. So even if what I'm saying here, if you're tapping along with me and you're doing this and you say, that's not really my issue, it probably isn't, because I'm doing a wide range of stuff in this tapping. But your subconscious mind knows what you're going through. It knows what baggage is running in the background, and it will start working on your own stuff. And you'll notice that you start yawning, you start feeling lighter. Maybe you feel really tired. If you notice that you all of a sudden feel tired, those are all the parts of you that's all that stuff starting to move. And so taking a nap will help, because when you go to sleep, your eyes go in the rapid eye movement and processes a ton of stuff. And so when we do this tapping, we're getting the ball rolling, and then the real healing work happens when you sleep. So if you feel tired, if you can, take a nap or just keep tapping and helping that heavy energy to move out. So starting with here, I don't know if you have New Year's goals or how you're feeling, but we're just going to tap on some of the old stuff, that old negativity and the discouragement that just kind of makes you think, and see if we can start moving some of that stuff out so you can get better results, okay? So we're tapping the side of the hand right here. Okay, it goes, just repeat this after me. Or if you can think it in your mind, if you don't want to say it out loud, it's totally fine. So we're just tapping right here using your fingertips. You can tap either side of the body. We're just activating acupressure points, okay? So right here, even though I am feeling so negative today, I'm just feeling a lot of stuff, a lot of parts of me that are unsettled, and a lot that's going on in my family. There's a lot going on in my life. Apparently there's a lot going on I'm not even aware of. I just don't feel that wonderful yet. I love and forgive myself. Maybe it's stuff that's gone on in the past that I didn't look at or know how to process. Maybe it's fears I'm having. Maybe I'm feeling discouraged from times I've tried to make changes in the past and it didn't happen the way I wanted. I love and forgive myself. I'm doing the best I know how. Even though there's a lot of negativity going on around me right now, I'm just feeling it buzzing in my head and I'm having a hard time. I love and forgive myself. I'm willing to let go. I'm willing to trust that a solution is on the way. Even though I'm not feeling it yet. I am feeling really negative this morning. I love and forgive myself. I'm doing the best I know how. Okay, right here. All this negativity. All these negative thoughts that are running in the background, finding reasons why I can't make these changes I want to make, and why this year's going to be just the same as last year, and all this stuff going on that I don't know where it comes from. There's just a lot of negative thoughts going on in my head right now. All this stress and anxiety. Trying to make these changes does create anxiety a little bit. I get excited and then the anxiety follows right behind it. Maybe that's the part of me that's trying to figure out how I'm going to do all that when I'm already busy and I've already got stuff going on. I love this part of me. This is the part of me that is rational. This is the part of me that thinks of all this stuff and lives my life. And I love this part of me. Thank goodness that it keeps things going and bills paid. I appreciate the part of me that's a realist. But there's a bigger part of me that's also looking to expand and create change and more love and happiness in my life. And I need to meet up with that part of me too. I'm open to compromise. So this is right here, if you can see it. Right where your bra strap would be if you're a woman. Right there under your arm. All this negativity, I am releasing it from my life. I don't have to know how these changes are going to happen. And I don't have to make them all right now. I don't have to know all the answers yet. Right now, I just want a thought that feels better. I want to feel hopeful that this year is going to be better, that it's going to bring great changes to me, and that I can handle those changes. I want to feel light and peaceful right now. But I accept where I'm at, and it's okay if I don't feel wonderful yet, but I'm open to releasing some of this stress. I'm open to finding thoughts that feel better. I'm open to feeling calm and peaceful. I'm open to releasing this rampage of negativity that's been going on. I'm open to just feeling calm and enjoying the day. The more I clean this stuff up, the better I'm going to feel, and the more my life is going to flow for me. I'm releasing all this stuff even though I don't even know what it is. That's okay. Maybe I do know, maybe I don't know. I'm open to doing the best I know how. I'm open to feeling calm in this moment. Okay, so now we're going to do what's called a spinal flush. And what that does is it works on one of the big governing meridian, and it works with some of the neural lymphatics that run down your spine, and it just helps release a lot of built up energy. And so all you do is put your hand on your forehead and go over your head down as far as you can reach. And then catch it with the other hand. Do that a couple times. You're just trying to create that motion down your spine of just moving that energy off. And that just helps. That helps relieve the tension and stress so you can feel calmer and better. And so I hope that helps. I hope you didn't need it actually, but sometimes we just do, and we're doing some house cleaning. I just look at negative anything like, that's all right. It's just house cleaning. It's just parts of me that are still believing the old stuff, still keeping me stuck in the old stuff, and I want to be done. And so if you can look at it like that and not judge it, not make it a big deal, but don't try to fix it either. Just let it be. Just get curious and move it out. So if you're struggling with a whole bunch of stuff, like maybe, I don't know, if you've been through a divorce,